Okay. I'll call a meeting to order, Natrona County Commission, Tuesday, March 17th. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Mills.
Here.
Commissioner Bertolio.
Here.
Commissioner Chadwick.
Here.
Commissioner Kaufman. Here. Chairman Henry.
Here, please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, do you want the fast version or the slow version? Fast version, okay. Is there a motion on the consent agenda?
Move to approve.
Second.
Moved and seconded on the consent agenda. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carried. We're at public comments. Would there anybody wish to talk to the commission tonight? Any public comments tonight? Commissioners' comments. Commissioner Kaufman.
Just quickly, as we kind of migrate through this COVID and our community, I just want to thank all the people who are giving just timeless. I've lost my words tonight. An infinite amount of time to this to help guide our community through this. That's the county side, city side, obviously our health department. I want to thank people and thank them for their patience and partnership as we continue to find our way through this. So thank you.
Commissioner Chadwick.
Mr. Chairman, I have nothing. Thank you.
Commissioner Milne.
I just second Commissioner Kaufman's sentiments and remind everybody St. Patty was a Scot.
We need a little luck of the Irish right now. Commissioner Bertolio.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Speaking of the luck of the Irish, do I see any green on anybody besides me
Careful,
and Michelle?
Buckaroo.
That's because he is a Scot.
Yeah, I got a little bit of everything in me, so I'm good. For those people that may or may not be watching, hopefully there's some watching, fear and panic are going to make people more sick than the COVID-19 virus ever will. This is a time where we all need to take a deep breath, and we're all working very diligently. You need to know that there isn't an agency in town, in the county, that isn't working every single day and meeting every single day to assure that we can meet whatever comes to us head on and come through the other end as a healthy community. So things like going and hoarding stuff at the grocery store, I'd ask you to think about your neighbors. They may not be the first one at the door at 7 o'clock. When they get there at 3 or 4 in the afternoon and the shelves are empty, think about them. There are trucks lined up every single night to replenish those shelves. Getting food for 2 or 3 months is unnecessary. As the doctors have said, get a week or two supply. That's plenty. You'll have ample opportunity during those couple of weeks to get whatever you need. But hoarding stuff like toilet paper, there are people out there that actually need some toilet paper, and having 3 or 4 years worth of toilet paper is not a really smart thing to be doing for your neighbors. Follow the CDC guidelines. That more than anything will keep us safe. We'll undoubtedly at some point have a case in Natrona County. The hospital is working night and day to assure that they can meet whatever comes to them. We're working with the governor's office to ensure that we get what we need. We are a small state, and hopefully the impacts in our communities will be a lot less than what we see nationwide. So be safe, and remember, fear and panic will make you sick, and probably sicker than what you may be concerned about with the COVID-19 virus. So thank you.
Well, that was well said, and I think as part of the minutes that we put in the book for posterity, if we have any information that comes out of the health department or something like that, maybe we ought to stick that in the minutes so that 20 years from now, they can look back and have a record of what's going on. And I don't know exactly what that'll be yet, and what that looks like, but if there's any of that information that comes out that we can make part of these minutes, we ought to do it. But like Paul said, the commissioners, Commissioner Bertolio and Commissioner Kaufman have been going to a lot of meetings. We all have, but they're going to continue until this is done. And so thank you guys for doing that. You went over to the city this afternoon while we were having our other meeting. Things are going to get tight as far as budget-wise too, so we need to watch that. But as far as, that's all I have right now. So meeting adjourned.